Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set. Fast. Basketball. We'll be back in a moment. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Leonard for three. Hornets with the rebound. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Here's Kemp. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide-open man.
Here's Frazier. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
Now here's Leonard. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Inside. He shoots. It's hauled in by Robinson.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Beal outside. Tatum with a steal. Here's Kemp. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. 6 points for him.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
This speaks to the confidence Beal has in himself. Terrific work catching and firing off the catch.
And they pick up 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Frazier. His last outing, we saw him score 13. No good off the back of the rim. Pass to Nash. Here's Kemp. It's deflected. Leonard for 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Kawhi confident in that shot there. Just gets the ball. He really didn't waste any time.
And here's Levine. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebounded by Frazier. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Beal outside. Pass to Bamba. And a huge part of any NBA team's success is health, especially as we've moved to the middle part of the schedule.
Well, we know injuries are a part of the game, and they shape every NBA season. Unfortunately, they can end a team's season at any moment.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. He's off on the second. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside Levine. They set the pick. Pass to Kemp. Clock at 6. Shoots over Beal. Kemp, good. Give him 8. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And he's going for the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Assisted by Walt Frazier.
Levine against Beal. Shoots from the baseline. Second chance effort. And there's a nice layup by Robinson.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Frazier. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Fades and shoots. And it comes off the front of the rim.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Nash. Here's Levine for 3. And he can't get that one. And it's Portland the other way. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Yeah, they played well for part of that game, but couldn't sustain the effort. They were eventually just overpowered.
Out to Beal. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And it was really their defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Kemp. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Three-pointer. Beal connects from downtown. Beal's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, Beal is a real volume three-point shooter. The defense cannot afford to let him get hot from the arc.
Pass to Levine from outside the arc. Drops in the 3.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
The Hornets with the lead. Here's Nash. Now Levine, pounded by Beal. Outside Levine. Robinson, a screen on Beal. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your laser dancer.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jason Tatum. Jackson outside. Graham finds Bridges. Now here's Jackson. Ibaka with a screen on Bogdanovich. Jackson, the pass to Bridges. Over Wagner. Thompson pulls it in.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
James outside. Pass to Wagner. Launches a three. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Here's Jackson. And here's Hachimura. Check by James. That one a little long.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
From deep three-point range. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. Jackson, the pass to Graham. Bridges with it. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Jackson against Bogdanovich. Pass to James. Down low. Here's Ilyasova. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Assisted.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Graham for three. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. All right, let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see which teams are leading the pack in steals right now. Portland, third.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Jackson outside. Hachimura with a screen on Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Ilyasova. James outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Bogdanovich lets the three fly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
You love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings me.
Birch, he's checked in for Portland. Maxey comes in for Jackson. Portland trailing here. Pass to Bridges. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And a nice finish on the layup. As for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it. He can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Pass to Maxey. Hachimura in the post. Guarded by Morris. And it's Portland with another.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Morris finds Bogdanovich. Wagner for three. Hachimura with a rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to Graham. To the inside. Shot from the low block. Hachimura with the bucket. Getting it done inside. Hachimura's got 8 points. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Wagner inside. He's against Bridges. Back to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Wagner for three. No good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Graham, the pass to Hachimura. Here's Maxey. Over Wagner. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal. Second team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Tyrese Maxey. At the line for two.
He's off on the first. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And the second free throw is good. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after this.
Your Blazer Dancer.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Charlotte trailing. They've got Kim Birch. Furkan Korkmaz is out there with Maxey. And it's Frazier in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. The offensive rebound. Here's Kemp. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Here's Maxey, guarded by Morris. Here's Frazier. Hits a three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Morris. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Ibaka, he's checked in for Portland. Bradley Beal comes in for Maxey. Levine, he's checked in for Charlotte. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Beal's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the basket by Nash.
As we've seen him develop in this league, Levine has become a better passer, willing to move the rock.
And here are the Trailblazers now. After the basket by Charlotte. High post Ibaka. Here's Frazier. 5 points in the game. Nice D from Tatum.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Pass to Levine. Inside. Here's Kemp. And he dunks it down.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Here's Korkmaz. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Beal with it. They need this. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team.
The offensive game of Bradley Beal is incredible. He scored more than 30 per game over a season. A player you can build your team around for sure.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And he hits the first of 3. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
And the Blazers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And he nails the third.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside Levine. There's the drive. The 15-footer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Beal, the pass to Ibaka. Back to Beal. Here's Frazier. Pass to Leonard. Puts up a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 6.
He has the touch to do some damage from three-point distance.
Now Levine. 14 points for him last game against Boston. To the paint. Uneasy, too, on the layup. He's got 16.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer. Your Blazer dancer.
Jackson, he's checked in for Portland. And the Hornets making a change here as well. James is checked in. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. There's a screen. Leonard for 3. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
I feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Here's Frazier. He's got 5. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. You know, you look at the career of Leonard. He's always been a factor for a title run, Brent.
Well, of course, that was the case in San Antonio when he stepped in to become a leader at such an early age. And then his game, it's just perfectly built for the playoffs. He can get anywhere on the floor. He squares up in the mid-range. And, of course, on defense, man, he's tough to deal with.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside Levine. Pass to Kemp. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Frazier. Oh, deflected. Now the Hornets moving it up. Tatum against Leonard. Back to Levine. Pass to Kemp. Here's Thompson. 5 on the clock. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Levine.
Oh, talk about bounce. Levine has tremendous bounce. He gets off so fast to slam down those alley-oops.
Now here's Leonard. 9 points in the game. Cash dishes in the 12-footer. Leonard's got 11 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Pass to Frazier. Over James. Frazier shot is off. The Hornets have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Tatum passes to James.
Hornets foul.
10 games left this year. Let's see what the playoff race looks like in the East. You look at Charlotte, they're hoping to make some moves from the number 5 spot before the start of the playoffs.
Right now for Charlotte, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Now here's Levine. He's got 9. Bridges on the double. Outside Levine. Lets it go from 11. No good that time.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Thompson with a steal. James outside. Pass to Kemp. Doubled by Jackson. Here's Levine for 3.
Charlotte foul. John Kemp.
And the Blazers making a change here. Bamba's checked in. Ilyasova's checked in for Charlotte. Osman comes in for Jason Tatum. Jackson with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Bridges passes to Leonard. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
Outside Levine. Thompson, a screen on Jackson. Here's Levine. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Portland has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Jackson, pass to Leonard. Screen by Bamba. From 13, Hornets with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Bridges. James up top. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And he stays with it. Again, the miss by the Hornets. For Portland, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Pass to Leonard. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give them some space. Let them get to work.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make a little noise. Your Blazer dancer. Who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Hachimura's checked in for Bridges. Korkmaz comes in for Leonard. Maxey, he's checked in for Jackson. And Devontae Graham is subbed in for Frazier. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Ilyasova outside.
2 minutes
Pass to
remaining
Morris.
in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Maxey. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Bogdanovich.
Portland leading. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich.
First personal.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Checking in for the away team, Franz Wagner, Steve Nash.
And here are the Trailblazers now. They set the screen. Here's Graham. And rejected. And they recover it. Counted from distance. Korkmaz has got his first 3 points of the game.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Morris can't hit.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Here's Maxey. Back to Graham. From 9 feet, it's Hayes with the rebound. Charlotte trailing. 40 seconds left in the half. Here's Nash. Graham covering. Stripped it away. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Hachimura. Graham up top. Here's Bamba, guarded by Morris. Lets it fly. And it's Portland scoring again.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's Bogdanovich. Shoots over Maxey. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Trailblazers up 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting. And playing in the All-Star game is such an honor, but some have complained, the lack of defense really bothers them. Shaq, how about you?
Ernie, for the last time, don't ask me about defense. I'm a prolific MF scorer.
What's MF?
Most frequently.
Well, then what should we ask you about?
How about dominance?
Yes.
Or even dominoes?
Dominoes.
And now let's talk about Kawhi Leonard. He was everywhere in that first half, looking totally in control.
All I can say, he's been MFPS, and that stands for most frequent prolific scorer. If you don't know anything about me, he's been efficient. He's really the man driving the force of their offense. Look, when he's rolling like this, good luck slowing him down.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, the Hornets shooting 46%, a decent average so far. On the court for the Hornets. Pass to Levine. Tatum with it. Leonard defending. 4 on the clock. Goes up on the baseline. Tatum can't hit. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Outside Levine. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
Oh, man, the playmaking ability of Levine continues to evolve. That was a sweet dime right there. Just love seeing him be that creative.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 16. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
It's Levine with a drive. And the dunk by Levine.
With how bouncy Levine is, Zach can get to the rack at will.
Leonard outside. Over Tatum. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Hornets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Levine. Tatum from long range. Offensive board. Kim. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal, first team foul. Shooting for Charlotte, John Kemp. 2 shots.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. The Trailblazers shooting about 47%. A nice number. Leonard outside. Shoots over Tatum. Shot by Leonard, no good. And for Charlotte, they're shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Pass to Kemp. And here's Robinson. Here's Nash. Back to Robinson. Over Bamba. And he can't bank that one in. For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Frazier. Beal with it. Leonard for 3. Fires in the triple. Leonard's got 19.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Levine. Left side Robinson. Over Leonard. Robinson can't hit.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
Now Tatum. Here's Nash. Back to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kemp. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Give him 23.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 19. Sinks the tray.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Nash. Pass to Tatum. Here's Levine for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
For 3.
Tatum's got his 3rd assist of the night.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Your Blazer dancer. Blazer dancer.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games. Second, Charlotte. Fourth, the Trailblazers.
And watching these two teams over the last 10 games, the one thing that you notice is how well both are scoring the ball. Seem to be getting whatever shots they want on the offensive end.
On defense, the Hornets. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Nash. James outside. Here's Nash. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Beal. To the wing, right side. Off target from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Frazier. There's Jackson with the 3. That shot missing. And the Hornets going the other way now. Now here's Ilyasova. He's guarded by Birch. Here's Nash. Rebounded by Birch. Beal, the pass to Jackson. Here's Frazier. Back to Jackson. Beal outside. Shoots over Ilyasova. Good. He hits the jumper. Beal's got 11.
And this is Beal's role. A top-tier scorer in today's game who looks to capitalize whenever he can.
Pass to Osman. James with the ball. Here's Osman. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Serge Ibaka. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
First one falls for him. So for the Blazers, Korkmaz is checked in for Jackson. Maxey comes in for Beal. And Graham subbed in for Frazier. Both shots good from the stripe. Portland has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Morris against Graham. Over Morris. Graham misses.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And it's Morris penetrating. Here's Ilyasova. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Ilyasova will throw his body around. He takes the contact and still finishes.
Pass to Graham. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Morris outside. Over Graham. Here's Hayes. It's stolen by Birch. Now here's Graham. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Korkmaz. Now Graham. And he lays it up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Hayes with a screen on Graham. Here's Morris. Here's Hayes. He can't hit that time. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Graham up top. Screen by Ibaka. And the jam by Ibaka.
Yeah, this is where the big guy's confused with Serge's ability to shoot it. You got to hunt him down or he'll hurt you.
Shoots from 12. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka. Outside Graham. Pass to Korkmaz.
2 minutes.
Down low. Ibaka, good. And it's a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancers. Who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancers.
So for the Blazers, Hachimura comes in for Ibaka, and it's Bridges in for Graham. Here's Wagner. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Now, B.A., you know know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Shooter just can't help but throw that ball into Tristan Thompson's hand.
Pass to Osman. Morris with it. Here's Osman. Drives to the hoop. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal. Third team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Jetty Osman taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Beal, he's checked in for Bridges. Good on the second one.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Korkmaz on the wing. Beal against Morris. Beal outside. 5 to shoot. For 3, Maxey. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Driving to the basket, and the basket by Nash. He has 6.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Beal from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
To the middle. Here's Morris. Tries again. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the deal.
For Charlotte, Tristan Thompson, shooting 1.
Free throw is good from Thompson.
Think about Tristan Thompson and just the willingness he has on a nightly basis to just go out there, play rugged, set screens. It's a lot of the reasons why he's earned a lot of respect from teammates over the years.
Left side, Levine. Over Beal. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been very effective from the 3-point line. That's the key for them so far. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Portland leading. They've got Bradley Beal, Kawhi Leonard out there with Mo Bamba, and it's Frazier in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. It's not going to go for them. The Hornets shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Here's Nash, pounded by Beal. Robinson, a screen on Leonard. Here's Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Outside Levine, 6 to shoot. Robinson, a screen on Beal. Levine, rebounded by Frazier. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis, going up against the Grizzlies.
And for that game against Indiana, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one. In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Leonard outside. Here's Frazier. The three is up. Kemp with a rebound.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Down low. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Levine.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Pass to Frazier. Back to Beal. From the wing. That went off the back iron and out. The Hornets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Now here's Tatum. Here's Kemp. Pass to Nash. Now Tatum, pounded by Beal. And it's Tatum missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And just putting the moves to work right there. I mean, Beal manages to get his shot in spite of the contact.
Levine with it. Three-pointer. A nice shot by Tatum.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
Leonard outside. From 12 feet. The Hornets pull it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Frazier. Screen by Bamba. Driving inside. That shot is off. Nice D from Levine.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Nash. Pounded by Beal. Here's Robinson. He nails it. And we're tied. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
I like when Beal looks to score inside because it forces the D to get physical with him.
At the line for Portland, Bradley Beal taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
And it's Charlotte with another. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Here's Frazier into the lane. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asked for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Walt Frazier. At the line for 1.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Here's Nash. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. The shot off that time.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Frazier. He's covered by Levine. Now Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Tries it from 19. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. They get it again. Goes up again. Kemp. Off target at the rim. Portland leading. Here's Frazier. Pass to Leonard. Good work defensively by Robinson.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Levine with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Robinson.
And that'll tie this game up.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancers. Who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancers.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this. Guys."
As always, Allie, we thank you. And so here's Portland. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Leonard outside. Leonard on the wing. Robinson with the block. Pass to Kemp. Over Bamba. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession.
Hornets ball.
On defense, the Trailblazers. Here's Kemp. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Blocked again! And he recovers it. Tatum gets the bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Frazier. Portland, no good that time either.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Levine, that one's good.
An athletic play from Levine down in the paint, using his physical gifts to navigate to his shot.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
Ooh, poked away. Pass to Kemp. Now the Blazers on the move. Beal from outside. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Nash. Here's Kemp, pounded by Beal. Here's Nash. Down low. Here's Kemp. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 27.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Pass to Beal. And here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Robinson.
2 minutes.
Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Levine. There's a minute 47 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Levine. And it's a 5-point Charlotte lead.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Now here's Leonard. He's covered closely. Can't hit that one. Levine passes to Tatum. And here's Robinson. Yep, that one goes.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
And they've done a good job being patient and working hard to get the ball into the post. It's resulted in a lot of points down low.
Free throw, no good for Robinson. The dive for the ball, and he recovers it. Pass to Levine. Another shot. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 12 points here in the second half.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
Well, we saw this same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer. Blazer dancer.
1:11 left to play in the fourth. Leonard against Tatum, looking to end the run. Denied by Tatum.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Hornets.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy, and even more, you love the execution.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11. With the crossover. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And stolen by Leonard.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one. But will they take something from the loss?
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Nash. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off as we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, it's I agree. Two. Teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Walton. Lucas is out there with Bird. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Irving in at the point. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for New York. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Irving. The shot by Payton, no good. And the Knicks with possession. Walton, the pass to Irving. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got the first points up on the board here for New York.
Just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Now, here is Irving. You saw him with 10 points last game. It's deflected. Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Havlicek kicks to Mitchell. Sacramento moving it around. Havlicek the pass to Mitchell. Also a screen on DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by New York. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Yeah, easy call. One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters, and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive. The ability to make last-second adjustments. And I mean that whether he's in the air, off his feet, or with his handle. His ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible.
The first one falls. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Both good from the line that time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Payton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State. To the paint, Tillman. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. Brown. Havlicek outside. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
First team. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Payton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Mitchell. DiVincenzo knocks it away. And he's able to get it back. 5 to shoot. Havlicek against Bird.
And not blessed with the greatest defensive tools. Bird uses terrific court sense to see a play before it develops. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Count the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Irving can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
The Kings trailing. Now the pass to Havlicek. Into the lane. And they'll get another chance. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Here's Havlicek. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
Well, Kevin gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that one's good from Havlicek.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Lucas. Here's Walton. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Russell. Mitchell against DiVincenzo. The 10-footer. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. Outside Irving. Havlicek with the rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Pass to Tillman. Back to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Havlicek against Irving. Here's Walton, and it's sent back by Russell.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Payton looking it over. Passes to Mitchell. Here's Tillman. He's covered by Irving. Again, Sacramento.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Fans, your 916 crew!
completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
Here's Walker. Pass to Howard. Here's Horford. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Bradley against Walker. Now here's Melton. D right on him. Valanciunas, good.
Yeah, they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside, Walker. That one's off, still out of sync. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Kicks to Batum. And stolen by Horford. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And New York making a change here. Brown's checked in. Here's Horton Tucker. No points in the game yet for him. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Heads-up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back.
New York. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. Number 5, the Knicks.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Around the league, Doris, we're seeing plenty of small ball, but some teams are trying to go big. If you were a coach at this point, which way would you go?
Well, it's all contingent on who your personnel is. Do your strengths lie in the post, or do they lie on the perimeter? The best coaches put their best players in positions to be successful. Can you maximize the talent on your roster?
Hey, fans, who wants a free T-shirt? Make some noise! Fans, your 916 crew.
Here's Walker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's the pass to Horton Tucker. Horford with the screen on Jones. He takes it in. It's blocked.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Milton with the ball. Harris is there. Now Milton. 6 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Brown. And a guy like Nick Batum, all but written off, he went through a rebirth after joining the successful Clippers.
Right, you think about Nick Batum, he had to deal with so many injuries. You forget how complete a player he is when healthy. He showed just how important he can be for an elite team.
Now, here's Melton. He kicks it to Batum. Valanciunas inside. And they pick up 2. Valanciunas has got 6.
I'll tell you, that's a big-time finish through contact. Jonas Valanciunas takes the bump, doesn't worry about it, just goes right through the strength.
Here's Horton Tucker. Outside, Walker. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Kings. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Curry. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Horton Tucker. And the Knicks miss again. Kings leading now by 9. Right side Curry. He feeds it to Valanciunas. The second effort, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Jones. Curry with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Valanciunas sets a screen for Curry. 6 to shoot. Trying to find Valanciunas. It's to him. It's good.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas showing good hands and finishing ability inside. And this guy on that end of the floor has always been effective.
And here's Walker outside. No good that time. It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for the Sacramento Kings. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Agreed, and for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
Next foul, Bill Walton.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Kings really take control here.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
They've got Payton. He's out there with Avery Bradley. Havlicek is out there with Russell. And it's Eubanks in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Payton against Irving. Payton passes to Eubanks. The shot's good. Eubanks got the lead up to 13 now for Sacramento.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Lucas slams it in.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Irving after the made shot from John Havlicek. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 11 as the basket is good from Irving. Payton with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Irving against Payton with the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Larry Bird. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And the first one drops.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
And both free throws good for Payton. Knicks trail by 13. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And here's Bird from the arc. That shot off the mark. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Irving looking over the floor. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Walton dishes to Lucas. And it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
Bird against Payton. Bird kicks to Irving. Walton a screen on Bradley. Irving drives in. It's tipped. Bird against Payton. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Lets a floater go, and Walton sends it back. Bird, the pass to Irving. Clarkson outside. Sacramento grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7. And Walton throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Bradley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Payton. Got a hand on it. Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Irving. The kick out to Walton. Shot clock at 6. From deep. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Now here's Bradley. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
A nice shot by Irving.
Well, Kyrie Irving is a 3-level scorer. The three-point shot is definitely in his arsenal.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the team, it's all about this.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Coming out onto the courts. Come on, get loud for your 9-1-6 crew.
Some changes here for the Kings. Tillman, he's checked in for Eubanks. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Havlicek. And it's Mitchell in for Bradley. And then for New York, Howard's checked in for Walton. Robert Covington comes in for Lucas. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Clarkson. Mitchell outside. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And here is Mitchell, following Larry Bird's three. Mitchell against Howard. 5 on the clock. Tillman passes to Payton. Over Irving. The shot by Payton, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter. And
you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Irving. He's got 10. The baseline J off the mark. Passes it to Payton. Shoots over Covington. Bird pulls it in.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Irving. Covington kicks to Irving. New York moving the ball around. Bird. That one wide left. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Payton dishes to Porter. Here's Tillman. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Bird. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second. Who can forget the 57 points first round game against the Denver Nuggets by Donovan Mitchell back in the Orlando bubble in 2020? It will go down as one of the great performances of all time.
First free throw is good.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Sacramento making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And then for New York, Brown is checked in for Howard. Horton Tucker comes in for Larry Bird. And Walker subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Mitchell drops them both. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Fans, your 916 crew.
He's checked in for Tillman. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at Sacramento. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Now, here's Brown. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Horton Tucker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Monday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at that next matchup, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. Two of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
And he makes the first. Al Horford is checked in for the Knicks. And so he hits both. Kings leading now by 7. Outside Porter. Walker against Curry. Drills the leaner. Curry's got his first points of the game.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Here's Walker. Batum grabs the miss.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Mitchell against DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Clock at 6. The pass to Porter. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, you know that Porter believes he belongs in this league. His efficiency and shooting the ball with confidence in the paint, that's nice.
Horford with a screen on Curry. Walker's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And here's Walker. Following the three-pointer by Nicholas Batum. Here's Horford. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
Outside, Porter. Russell sets a screen for Porter. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Up top, Walker. Covered by Mitchell. Mitchell against Walker. Brown with the screen on Mitchell. Here's Walker. Porter pulls it in.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Valanciunas is checked in for Russell. Jones comes in for Porter. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Donovan Mitchell. And a switch here also for New York. Harris is checked in. And it's the Kings with the ball. And here's Melton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Kings have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And that one falls for Jones. Dalton's checked in for Brown. And so Jones nails both of them. 24 seconds left in the first half. Walker in the post, guarded by Curry. That one, no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Still Kings ball. Checking in for the Knicks.
Seconds left now here in the second. Here's Havlicek. He gets that one. Havlicek's got 7 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Sacramento in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Luke Walton. Luke, obviously a big game. How's your team doing so far?
They were great. They were locked in. That's what I wanted to see, the possession-by-possession type of mentality following a game plan. I'm real happy with the mental preparation we have right now.
They are following the script, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals. And as we see the tallies here, I see no irregularities. How about you, Kenny?
Absolutely not. The people have spoken.
Well, that's what it's all about. Si se puede. Yes, you can. Vote for the all-star starters. You didn't know I spoke Spanish.
No, I didn't know you were bilingual. I just thought you were lingual.
And taking a look now at that first half, what a showing it's been so far for the Sacramento Kings.
The difference in bench points is staggering. Their second unit came to play tonight. They were aggressive. You got to figure the starters are loving it, seeing how much work their second unit is getting done.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And New York looking at who they've got. Walton is out there with Lucas. Then there's Bird. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. Just 5 to shoot. And another shot. And it's sent back by Russell. Mitchell against Walton. And Walton sends it back. Now DiVincenzo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Lucas. And the Knicks miss again. And so Payton will bring it up for the Kings. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Mitchell outside. Driving the lane. Payton against Lucas. Now here's Payton. He's tightly guarded. Off with the layup. Knicks trail by 16. To the middle. Fades away. And that one goes long.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Bird outside. Kicks it to Irving. Back to Bird. Latrey. Havlicek with the rebound. Havlicek's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That's tipped. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Kept alive. It's Lucas high post. Offline from the high post. Kings leading now by 16. Feeds it to Havlicek. The 3. He can't get that one. The Knicks go the other way with it.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Bird goes back up, and it's good on the way in. Walton's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Here's Payton. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Kings ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Kings. And a switcher also for New York. Clarkson's checked in.
Havlicek.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And that one's good from Havlicek.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Sinks the triple. Clarkson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz, Doris. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. gets along with everybody on the team. And their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Walton, the pass to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries yet again. And the basket by Walton. Walton's got 4 this quarter.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, get loud for your 9-1-6 crew.
Checked in for Sacramento. Bradley comes in for Mitchell. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. The Knicks 4th.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
Havlicek dishes to Payton. Pass to Eubanks. Kicks it out to Bradley. Havlicek outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he drives in. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Four seconds left. Knicks trail by 14. Irving with the ball. Now Payton defending. Here's Clarkson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2. And it's on John Havlicek.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
Throw good. Clarkson.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Sacramento. And both free throws good for Clarkson. So Payton will bring it up for the Kings. At one point, they led by 16. Outside, Porter. Here's Eubanks. Walton defending. Eubanks, the pass to Batum. 6 on the shot clock. Payton against Irving. 3-pointers off the mark. Knicks trail by 12. Clarkson outside. Pass to Irving. Pass to Lucas. He feeds it to Walton. Shoots over Brandt. And it's Walton missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Porter kicks to Payton. From deep. And there's Porter on the assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Just seemed to know where to be and had his feet set. Looking good is Otto Porter on the catch and shoot.
It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, get loud for your 916 crew.
Changes for Sacramento. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Eubanks. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Gary Payton. Here's Horton Tucker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
It's on Nicholas Batum.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
First one falls for him. And the Kings making a change here. Curry's checked in. Good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
On the wing, Melton. The pass to Porter. Curry with him. Valanciunas sets a screen for Curry. Driving to the basket. And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
In the corner, it's Harris. That shot misses. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Valanciunas. Tries again.
Well, it still works. Might be one of the oldest tricks in the book, but that up fake earns Valanciunas a trip to the line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for your Kings, Jonas Valanciunas taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
The 5th overall pick back in 2011, Valanciunas has worked so hard to improve his entire game. I'll tell you, it's paid off, Kevin. He can impact a game in a lot of different ways.
Jones checked in for Nicholas Batum. So he gets them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Walker the pass to Horton Tucker. It's good from long range.
Horton Tucker.
Horton Tucker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And defensively, no matter the size of the man he's guarding, Walker really puts up a fight.
Some smaller guards pretend to battle. Walker will bang with you, try to front you, pull on your jersey, whatever it takes. He backs down from no one.
Boy, few do it better than Kemba Walker. On the dribble drive, power, strength, finishing ability, so pretty.
Curry kicks to Jones. Porter passes to Melton. Over Howard. Misses off the right iron. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for New York. Trailing by 10. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Jones, the pass to Melton. Back to Jones. And there's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's got 7 over Jones. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Walker against Jones. And Walker kicks to Howard. It's tipped. The kick out to Walker. 1:07 left to play here in the third. Back to Jones. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. Good on the shot. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Walker surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. Driving in. It's hauled in by the Kings. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones against Covington. Outside Curry. And Covington sends it back.
So disruptive at the defensive end. Look in the box score, and Covington will be the source of blocks and steals consistently.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Sacramento up by 16. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
and he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Come on, fans.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Mitchell is out there with Payton. Then it's Russell. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Tillman in at the four-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Knicks trail by 16. Here's Bird. Good. And it's Walton who picks up the assist. Walton's got 3 assists tonight.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch-and-shoot game.
Now here's Payton. Passes it to Tillman. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Two seconds left, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Knicks trail by 14. Outside Irving. Pass to DiVincenzo. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. Sacramento leading by 14. Payton with the ball. Looking to end his cold spell. No good there off the double clutch.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's Irving. Bird against Mitchell. Bird outside, inside, stolen by Havlicek. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And it's blocked. Irving against Havlicek. The feed now to Walton. Over Payton. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Bill Walton. Timeout called by the Kings.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Come on, get loud for your 916 crew.
Sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Havlicek, the pass to Russell. He blocks it again. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Payton against Irving. Walton, a screen on Payton. Here's Irving, and it's sent back by Russell. Mitchell looking it over. And there's the pass to Havlicek. Here he goes. It's deflected. And on the way from Irving for three. Great play by Bird to set it up.
Well, Kyrie Irving has played with LeBron and Kevin Durant. You learn how to operate without the basketball.
Havlicek against Bird. Russell a screen on Bird. Havlicek the pass to Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
On the wing, Bird over Payton. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Bird.
Well, Kyrie Irving's creativity is indisputable. This guy can score it, but he is also an excellent passer.
Havlicek the pass to Russell. Russell a screen on Irving. 6 to shoot. Here's Payton. And the basket is good. And the Kings lead by 11.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Outside Irving. Pass to Walton. Over Payton. And it's Walton missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Gary Payton at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Now, here's Mitchell. Passes it to Payton. Back to Havlicek. Payton dishes to Havlicek. Shoots from the baseline. Pass to Tillman. Off target with his 3. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Bird outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Outside, Russell. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sacramento again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Walton, and it's sent back by Russell. They retain possession. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Mitchell finds Payton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Gary Payton. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Payton. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Knicks trail by 11. Down low, here's Lucas, and Lucas slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Irving, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Walton inside. Russell's there, and he gets it back. The second chance effort. There's another block, and that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
And it's Mitchell missing. For New York, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Irving with it. He's picked up by Russell. Payton outside. The dish to Havlicek. He kicks to Russell. Payton outside. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by New York. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch. And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Now, here's Mitchell. Russell, a screen on Walton. The drive by Mitchell. Spins. Takes it inside. Russell kicks to Mitchell. Havlicek outside. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. And the Kings lead by 13. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Your 916 crew.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Bill Russell.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row. They turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Kings leading now by 11. Mitchell up top, defended by DiVincenzo. Payton outside. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And they hit it back.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Sacramento's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Lucas against Havlicek. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now here's Irving. No good on the shot. Nice D from Russell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. At one point, they led by 16.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Kings.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. Here's Irving. Sacramento making their last shot. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Bird outside. New York, no good that time either. Payton outside. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah,
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and Dave.